Well, damn, it started the live stream, didn't it? What's up, y'all? I don't know why the hell it did that. That's weird. Okay. Well, I haven't even hooked this thing up yet. Hold up. Okay. There we go. There we go. What is up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Let me plug you up here real quick. It is time for the weekly forecast. And I'm not even set up here. There we go. Okay. Hang on a second. All right. There we go. I don't know why it clicked on and I went live like that when I was walking in the studio here. All right. It is time for the weekly forecast. Weekly forecast time. So, you know what to do if you would like a personal reading. All the information is in the description of this video. And for those of you who didn't catch the memo, I'm running another sale. Because I'm about to start the September readings. September marks my 6 years reading tarot on YouTube. So I'm running a 6-year anniversary sale. And the sale is going to be half off the one-day pre-recorded personal readings. So some of the readings on my website are going to remain at a reduced price because of the economic bullshit that we're going through here. You know, I'm going to try to keep prices as low as possible to help people out as much as I can. But sometimes the one-day readings are in really high demand, and it can make it kind of hard to keep those prices too low for too long. But I am going to run a sale on the one-day personal pre-recorded readings all the way through the end of September. So the information for that is in the description of this video. All right, let's jump on into this. Let's jump on in. Aries. Aries, let's see what messages we have for the Aries collective. Let's see what wants to come through. Ooh, there you are. You jumped right out there, man. I love it when that happens. Let's shuffle her up one time and see what we got here. Okay, ooh, 2 of Wands. All right. And the King of Swords. King of Swords was yelling at me the whole time I was shuffling there. So it seems like, it kind of feels like you're at a crossroads with this situation. Doesn't really seem as if this person really cares. I think you're having a hard time trying to figure out whether or not this person even cares. Maybe some days it seems like they do, some days it don't. But now, there's a big puzzle piece here missing that I'm not understanding. Because it's telling me that whatever's going on here with this situation, there's something going on where somebody needs to make some kind of decision. And that decision is not being made. I know that's super vague and not very descriptive, but that's literally all this is telling me. Literally all this is telling me, oh, okay, I'm thinking this is somebody that has their eye on you. Okay, now it's starting to make a little bit more sense. Now it's starting to make a little bit more sense. Okay, yeah. Okay, there it is. This is somebody that has their eye on you. They're contemplating coming forward. That's what it is. Okay, yup. All right. Okay. All right. But it doesn't really look like they're making that decision. Not really. That's all this is telling me. They're contemplating coming forward. I'm not seeing anything here at all that would indicate any kind of emotional connection. No cups are on the table here at all. Oh, 9 of Cups reversed. I'm sorry. But that's it. That does not indicate an emotional connection here. It's just telling me that there's somebody that has their eye on you. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Could be a fellow Aries. I also have Libra hiding in here. That's all this is telling me. And I had to dig and dig and dig and dig for that little bitty bit of bullshit information. But let's see what's coming in for Aries. What's coming in? Something new coming in, something old coming back. What is coming in for the Aries family? No, the next person coming into your life is somebody you don't even know. So, for those of you wondering whether or not the next person coming in is somebody that you have your eye on, I don't think so. I don't think so. If you have your eye on somebody specific, I don't think they're the next one coming in. But I will tell you this much, though. When the next person does come into your life, whoever this is from the past is still obsessively watching everything that you're doing. Why? I don't know. It's not telling me. It's not telling me what they're contemplating coming forward for. It's not telling me what they want to say to you. It's not telling me nothing about it at all. They're probably just hoping to see something bad happen to you, to be honest with you. It's probably all it is. Probably all it is. Damn, I'm gonna do a deck swap. Let me get some advice for Aries real quick. I want to do a deck swap. The Aries messages were way too general. I know this is a general reading, but I don't like them to be that fucking general. What's the advice for Aries? What is the advice? Oh, 6 of Swords. So I don't know what Aries needs to hear this, but you do not have any unfinished business from the past. None. You are not due to repeat anything from the past. Anything that the universe has pulled you away from, keep moving forward. Stay on the path that you're on right now. Focus on your career and finance. Focus on your money right now. Don't drive yourself too crazy trying to figure out who the next person is that's coming in and when they're coming in. You focus on getting yourself established right now and doing you. And the universe will bring that person in only when the time is right. Not a minute sooner, not a minute later. You getting out there and trying to figure out who it is not going to speed the process up at all. If anything, it'll probably get in the way. It'll probably get in the way. But yeah, at the end of the day, anybody in the past that you dealt with, Death card, 6 of Swords. If the universe puts somebody behind you, okay, keep moving forward. Don't know who needed to hear that, but all right, Taurus. Taurus. What messages do we have for the Taurus family? Oh, you completed a karmic contract. Okay. Hang on. Okay, this is something that definitely came to an end in the past. Somebody here is contemplating possibly seeing whether or not reconciliation is in the picture, but you completed a karmic contract with this person. So, I don't know who it is that's contemplating reconciliation, but if you attempt to redo a karmic contract that has already been completed, you will experience a repeat cycle. I'm thinking a lot of you, though, are just kind of laying low and doing you. And the majority of you who completed a karmic contract are throwing in the white towel on that shit anyways. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. Every time I pull for Taurus, though, the Empress comes out. Okay, so that does tell me that long-term commitment probably is headed your way, but there's still some really, really, really heavy past energy weighing you down. Very, very heavy. Yeah, right now you're going through a little bit of a slow phase right now. Especially through the last tail end of this fucking retrograde, starting the week off with a goddamn full moon. Man, it's probably going to feel like time is standing still for the next week. But it ain't. I promise you it ain't. I promise you it ain't. It's moving much faster than you think. Here's the example that I always give. How many of you have driven from Southern California to Las Vegas? You ever made that drive? Well, at one point in that drive, and I don't remember exactly where it's at, but you're kind of like elevated and the highway just kind of dips down and just go, and you just look forward and all you see is just miles and miles and miles of vast desert. It must go on for 50, 60 miles, and that's all you see. Well, if you just kind of look, it looks like you're staring at a painting that's just sitting there in one spot. It looks like you're moving, like not at all. It looks like you're just sitting there staring at a beautiful painting of a desert scenery, you know? But then when you look down at the road, you're doing 80 fucking miles an hour. You're moving much fucking faster than it looks like you're moving. That may have been a silly analogy, but that's just always what comes to my mind whenever that energy comes through. Is it feels like things are moving slow. It looks like things are moving slow, but boy, they ain't. Oh, no, they're not. Let's see what's coming in next for Taurus. What is coming in next for Taurus? Nine of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords. You know what? The universe, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that's what I thought. Hermit again. Death card. Karmic wheel again. I think for a lot of you, the universe has kind of taken you and is putting you over here by yourself for a little bit to give you the chance to do a little bit of healing. The universe will do that sometimes, especially... Have you ever noticed that it seems like whenever you're going through the worst shit in the world, it always seems like that's when you're the most alone? Well, that's actually a good thing. Okay, when you're at a real low vibration, you want to be real careful who you interact with, because the primary law is the law of vibration, and the secondary law is the law of attraction. That's one of the main reasons why when you're at like the lowest vibrational place you can be in, the universe won't let nobody come into your life, because you are a magnet to people, situations, relationships, and scenarios that harmoniously resonate with that low vibration. Does that make sense? Thank you for the super chat. La, appreciate you. Thank you. So, but all it's telling me is that the next person due to come in is not somebody that you know. That's all it's telling me. That is all it's telling me with the Ace of Swords reversed. You don't know this person. That's all it's telling me. It's not giving me any information on who it is. It's not giving me any information on the situation. It's telling me that it's taking you and it's putting you over here in a corner by yourself for a little bit to give you the chance to do a little bit of healing. Okay? So, thank you, Soul Fit, for the super chat. Appreciate you. All right, let's see if there's any advice. Any advice for Taurus? Oh, 9 of Cups. Emotional independence. Okay, I got to be real careful and picky and choosy how I word this, because it can be real easy to take this the wrong way. Don't live in fear of being alone. Now notice, I did not say go be alone. That's not what I said. Now, I know the universe has taken a lot of you and put you over here in a corner by yourself where you are alone. But the goal is not to be alone. The goal is to not live in fear of being alone. Living in that vibration, the fear of being alone, and the desperate need of a person is what is responsible for sabotaging probably 80% of the relationships today. So, if it kind of feels like you're at a place where time is standing still, okay, trust me, it's not. The universe is doing you a favor by not allowing you to connect with anybody while you're on this vibration. Being at a low vibration does not make you a bad person. We are all humans. We all dip down into low vibrational states. It happens to everybody. All right? There ain't nobody that's nothing but high vibe, loving light, hoo la la, shitting rainbows, and la la la. No. That's bullshit. We all know there's plenty of people in the spiritual community that like to pretend that they shit rainbows 24/7, but they're full of shit. It's all good. It's all good. Spend the tail end of this fucking retrograde returning back to balance, getting your vibe right, and be ready to get thrown back out there into the noise. Because you will. All right, Gemini. What messages do we have for the Gemini collective? Queen of Wands reversed. Some of you might be starting to lose interest in a person or a situation. Especially if it's something that you've just been holding on to for so long. Yeah, I think that it feels to me like there is somebody you're karmically tied to. You absolutely do have a karmic tie with somebody. The two of you do have unfinished business. But I'm thinking that a lot of you are making a sudden, abrupt, and unexpected decision to drop this situation altogether and focus on manifesting something new. Like you may not even expect it. Like those of you watching live right now are probably like, what the fuck's he talking about? I ain't letting go of that situation. Then you wake up Wednesday morning and you're like, man, fuck that motherfucker. I don't want them no more. I'm ready for something new. Bam, out of nowhere. You know? That's all this is telling me. Strength card. Whatever situation you've been dealing with, Fool card, Page of Cups reversed. Just ain't no action happening here. And I know this may not be all of you, but some of you have just been hanging on to this for so damn long that you just can't even hold on anymore. You're just tired of it now. Like, man, whatever. Moving on to manifesting something new. That'll more than likely be what the one thing that increases the chances of you hearing from this person you're dealing with. As soon as you let go and decide you don't want it no more. Guarantee it. Watch. Most people think that they have bad luck when that shit happens. That's what I thought when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, I would get so fucking mad. I would be like, why the fuck am I always given what I want when I stop wanting it? That would piss me off so bad. But this was a decade before I learned that there's quantum physics behind why that happens. That's not a coincidence, for those of you wondering. For those of you wondering, why does the door always open when I walk away from it? Why am I always handed what I wanted as soon as I stop wanting it? Well, there's science behind why that happens. I tell my personal clients that all the time. And once you learn how to start playing with that, you can make miracles happen in your life. Let's see what's coming in next for Gemini, though. What's coming in next? Matter of fact, it's in one of my courses. Isn't it in one of my courses? I don't know. No, that may not be in one of my courses. I may still have yet to put that one in the more intermediate advanced manifestation course that'll be coming at some point later in the future. All right. What advice do we have for Gemini? Ooh, look what jumped out there, the death card. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Aries. If the universe puts somebody in your past, leave them there. Leave them there. Ten of Cups reversed, death card. Whoever the universe pulled away from you, quit trying to fight against the universe. Let me ask you a question. Show of hands. How many of you think the universe is a dumbass? How many of you think the universe is a moron? I know some people do. I've heard people look around and they say, well, if there is a creator, then why do all these bad things happen? You know? Dude, you ever watch a spider build a web? You ever do that? Doesn't that blow your fucking mind? Like, how the fuck does that little bug know to just start shitting this little sticky string out of its ass and build this little bug catching apparatus next to a light where all the bugs are going to be? How the fuck does it know how to do that? That's how intelligent the universe is. So do you think the universe is smart enough to teach a little bug how to build a fucking food catching trap by shitting string out of its ass, but it's too stupid to bring you the person that you need to be with at the right time? The universe is too stupid. It accidentally made you and your life partner break up because the universe is kind of stupid. No. If the universe put somebody in your path, in your past, pulled somebody off of your path and put them in your past, leave them there. Leave them there. All right? You're in a really good place. Right now, you are going through a slow, gradual transitionary process out of an old cycle and into a new one. It's going to happen very slowly and very gradually. And by the time it's all said and done, you'll understand why it needed to be. Trust me. If it was to happen overnight, it would be a shock to your system and it would fuck everything up for you. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Cancerians. Cancer. Boom, boom, boom. What are the messages that we have for the Cancerian collective? Oh, Three of Cups. Could be a suspected third party for some of you. Or for some of you, could just be a straight up third party situation. But I'm thinking, even if there's no solid evidence of a third party, it's very suspected. Ooh, you got somebody been keeping an eye on you that is probably about to come forward and communicate with you. But I don't really think it's going much further than that. You may very briefly reconnect with somebody. Very briefly. But it's like start quick, end quick. It's not really going anywhere. Some of you may think that somebody from the past is coming back into your life to stay, but then poof, they bounce right back out. Doesn't that just seem to happen every fucking time? Doesn't it just always seem to happen that way? Somebody from the past comes back, maybe adds you as a friend on Facebook, and you're like, oh, cool. Right on. It's cool to be reconnecting with this person. Then the next thing you know, a couple months later, you ain't seen them post in a while, and you're like, man, where are they at? And you go look them up, and it says add friend, and it's like, the fuck? What the fuck was the point of that? You know? Past people come back, and then poof, bounce back out. You know? So, kind of feeling like that's what's happening here. Yeah. Yeah, might upset you a little bit too. Could be an Aries for some of you. Who else do I got? Oh, it could be a fellow Cancer, but I feel like that's your energy moving on from this. You're doing a good job keeping your head above water, but you're still pretty upset about it. Let's see, why is this situation happening this way? Why is this situation happening this way? Oh, to give you an opportunity for closure. Yeah. So this person was never supposed to be a part of your life permanently, ever. It was never supposed to be a permanent contract. And this is going to give you the opportunity to find closure so that you can finally move on from this. That's why it's happening. Okay. Ooh, you know what? That'd be a good idea for a fucking all signs. I got to write that down. All signs, why is this happening this way? Ooh, I got to remember that. I got to remember that. Ain't nobody done that before, have they? Any tarot readers done all signs, why is this happening this way? Let me know in the comments. If so, I might not fucking do it. That happens every fucking time. Every time I get an idea, I go look and somebody's already fucking done it. But anyway, I might do it anyway. I don't know. All right, what's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice? Learn when to throw in the white towel. So one of the trickiest things to learn on the path, one of the most important elements of your relationship with the universe is to learn the difference between when you need to put forth more work and more effort and when you need to throw in the white towel. That's tough, man. That's tricky. That can be challenging. It's like, well, but everything in this life requires hard work, effort, and dedication, right? So how do I know when I'm supposed to work harder towards something and when the universe is fighting against me and telling me no? How do I know that? That's tricky. It's tricky. And unfortunately, there is no one size fits all for it. It's kind of a never-ending process that you just learn through time. One of the things that I picked up on my journey, though, is that when you're going through an obstacle of some sort in which you need to put forth more work and more effort to make it work out, you'll notice things starting to get better over time. It may be slow. Things may not be getting better overnight, but things will get better over time. Now, when the universe is telling you no, fucking stop, get away from that person, leave that job, move away from that place, things will keep progressively getting worse. And the harder you fight, the harder the universe will fight against you. You will be slowly backsliding. Your ship will continue sinking. So if you can take a look back and ain't nothing getting better, you're taking one step forward and two steps back, one step forward, two steps back, and it just keeps happening that way, that might be the universe saying, get the fuck off that path. And that's a big part of developing a relationship with the universe. Knowing when to throw in the white towel and say, all right then, universe, dude, I'm guessing you got other plans. I'm guessing you got plans other than what my plans are. Okay, dude. All right. It's tricky, but it gets you get better at it over time. All right. Leo. What jumped out for Leo? Ooh, the Fool card. Looks like somebody coming forward. Woo! Somebody coming forward. Let's see. Temperance reversed. Somebody's been getting tired of waiting on you to come forward. So they're probably about to fold and break and come forward themselves. Boom, Ten of Swords reversed. You've been healing from this, though. See what I'm saying? You've been healing from this shit. Plus, the devil, though, hopefully, this person doesn't successfully pull the wool over your eyes. I don't think so. I think you're doing a pretty good job at keeping your head above water and, you know, keeping your head straight, keeping your head on straight. I think you're doing a pretty good job of that. So the Tower card, I don't really think that this little reconciliation attempt is going to be very successful. I don't think so. But I do think that's what it is, though. I do think that more than likely there will be a reconciliation attempt with somebody from the past. Some of you could have dealt with an Aries. I also have Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn. Could be a fellow Leo, but I feel like that's you. Finally finding your goddamn happiness. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Okay. Now let's see the outcome of this situation. What's the outcome? You don't trust this person. You do not trust them a damn bit, especially those of you who got taken advantage of in the past. Yeah, no. No. It ain't happening. You ain't trusting this person. So, no, I don't really think it's going to work out. I don't know. Here's the part that it's not telling me, though. Are you straight up ignoring this person and just keeping them in an arm's distance? Or are you going to straight up reject them to their face? I don't know. It's not really telling me. It's not really telling me. It could be a mixture of both. Could be a mixture of both. Let's see what the advice is here. What is the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, avoid drama. So, I guess it's going to be different depending on the type of situation you're dealing with. For those of you who know that rejecting this person to their face is going to be nothing but a fight, just don't do it that way. Just ghost them. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. What good's this going to do you? What good's this going to do you? It ain't going to do you no good. It won't do nothing but lower your vibration. It'll create a karmic tie or add to the karmic tie and probably just create more karma and keep you stuck on the karmic wheel and energetically tie you to this person. So if you think you're dealing with a person who is mature enough to have an adult conversation with them and you know, you can tell them, nah, look, no, sorry, it ain't happening. Then by all means, reject them to their face. But if you're dealing with a manipulator, a persistent, immature ass, manipulative game player that doesn't like taking no for an answer, and you know it ain't gonna be nothing but drama, then fucking keep them at an arm's distance. Could be a Cancer for some of you. All right. Oops. Virgo. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Virgo. Oh, Two of Swords reversed. So somebody's breaking the silence here. This is a little bit confusing. What in the world? I am thinking that somebody here is breaking the silence. So the silence of somebody you haven't talked to in a while is going to be broken. Or maybe it has been already with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. But I don't really feel like this is going anywhere. I don't feel like a love offer is being extended or accepted. No emotions are being shown at all. So somebody here is just kind of passing up on this opportunity and ignoring this altogether. I can't tell who's who. All these energies are all jumbled up here. This kind of feels like a conversation that's going to start and then it's just going to stop. You know? Like this person might show up in your inbox or you may show up in theirs and go back and forth for a little bit and then just crickets. You know? And that's all this is telling me. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. I also have Cancer, Aquarius, and Cancer. That's all I got here. All right. Let's see what's coming in next for Virgo. What's coming in next? Boom, 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 boom. Who's the next person coming in for Virgo? Knight of Swords reversed. So the next person you connect with needs work on communication. Not a very good communicator. And I don't think I've ever met a Virgo that has much of a tolerance for poor communication. So, yeah. Well, it's going to be long term. I'll tell you that much. It's going to be long term. The only thing is this person is either fresh out of a relationship or still hung up on their ex. And you can tell that something else is going on in there. So you may start to have some doubts with this person because communication, it's not, okay, so now the picture is a little bit more clear. It's not that communication is bad, it's that there's a lot going on inside of them that they're not opening up and communicating. And you can intuitively feel that there's a lot more going on than what meets the eye. And the ego analytical thinking brain, what does it do? It immediately defaults to the last time it experienced something like that and then jumps to the worst case scenario as a conclusion. And you begin thinking that this person is a sneaky, deceitful liar who's playing games with you. But I can assure you they are not. They just aren't wanting to talk to you about their ex. That's all it is. They're not wanting to talk about it. Okay, let's get the advice. What's the advice? Boom, boom. Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, well, this is tricky. This is tricky. Because in order for this person to really open up and express themselves to you, they need to feel comfortable letting their guard down. Now, when you connect with a new person, one of the most important things that you can do as an individual, no matter who you are, is try to make sure that you hold a space when you're with someone in which they feel comfortable letting their guard down and expressing who they are. If you start getting real judgy or snippy or snappy or bitchy or argumentative, or you start showing hostility, and then that person is not going to let their guard down. No, they're not. They're going to be like, oh, whoa, I ain't telling you nothing I got going on in here. Oh, fuck no. Oh, no. And them walls are going to go sky fucking high. So do the best you can for the first month to make sure that this person knows that they can talk to you about whatever the hell they want without being judged. And the rest is on them. I think there's a pretty good chance that this person's going to let their guard down. And like I said, this will be long term. All right. Libra. 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 What do we got for the Libra collective? Libra collective. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, Two of Swords reversed. Devil card. Okay. Oh, man. So there's a lot going on here, actually. A lot going on. I am thinking that you are entertaining the likes of more than one potential love interest, but nothing that's really sticking. I'm thinking there is one very specific individual coming in that probably does not have the best of intentions, though. With the Knight of Cups Devil card. Some of you are about to be tested. King of Wands reverse Devil card. This looks like a test to me. This looks like a test. So when you are tested, there is good news and bad news. The good news is you are only tested when it's time to elevate. That's the good news. The bad news is if you didn't learn your fucking lesson, you're going to take that class all over again. That's the bad news. Oh, yeah. Here's the card for it. Duh. I didn't even notice it laying there. The Hierophant. The card of a spiritual teacher. A spiritual test. You're being tested, Libra. It's not telling me anything about any one specific person that you're dealing with. So for those of you who dealt with somebody that things came to an end, I ain't getting nothing about that. It ain't telling me nothing about that. So that can only mean one thing. Bye. Deuces. Later tater. That means, like I told all those other signs previously in this video, you aren't due to repeat anything from your past. You ain't got no unfinished business with anybody from the past. Some of you were taken advantage of in the past. Some of you dealt with somebody that played games with you and used you. And I have a feeling you're about to be tested by either somebody just fucking like them, or it may just energetically feel just like it. You know, now those kind of tests are for those of you who are about to really fucking elevate. The people who aren't really all that spiritually evolved will usually be put through the same experience over and over and over again. But when you're really spiritually evolved, it's all energetic. All energetic. You'll be put in front of a person who vibrationally complements the last person. They may look totally different. They may act totally different, have totally different mannerisms, but the vibration they're casting feels the same. So whenever you're put through a vibrational test, that means you're really about to fucking elevate. Really, seriously. Because when it comes to feeling energy, a lot of people just don't know how to do that, you know? Let's get some advice. What advice do we have for the Libra family? Don't you love it when that happens? You know what that is, right? That's the Libra card, boo-boo. And the Queen of Wands, you know what that means? That means don't let no slick talking, fucking ass-kissing, smoozing ass fucking manipulator pull the fucking wool over your eyes. No. Here's one to think about. If everybody likes you, I don't trust you. Everybody likes you. Everybody. Every single person who has ever met you really likes you. I don't trust you. You're bullshitting somebody. You're blowing smoke up somebody's fucking ass. You're fake. You're a people-pleasing fake ass, two-faced motherfucker. If you a real motherfucker, somebody out there ain't gonna like you. Just all there is to it. Somebody out there ain't gonna fucking like you. So I'm thinking that a lot of you are going to be tested by somebody who's probably very charismatic, got a real slick talking mouthpiece on them, know how to say all the right things at the right time, you know, and all that bullshit. Pay close attention. Pay real close attention and study a person's general intentions. See what I'm saying? If it don't fucking feel right, if it makes you feel like that, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, Scorpio. Ooh, this feels like a good deck for Scorpio, doesn't it? Look at that. All right, Scorpio, what messages do we have for the Scorpio family? What are the messages for the Scorpio family? Four of Swords reversed. Hang on. All right. So you got somebody trying really, really, really hard not to think about you. But see, this is, damn it, I hate it when it comes through like this. Okay, so if somebody's trying really hard not to think about you, what does that mean? What's that mean? That means they can't quit thinking about you, right? So they are doing shit to try to get your attention. So for those of you who may be peeping and keep an eye on that person, if you're wondering whether or not that thing they posted was directed towards you, you bet your damn skippy ass it was. Absolutely. Now, for those of you dealing with a person who you know dabbles in metaphysics and esoterics, I guarantee you at least once they have tried to throw some black magic at you. Now, I know that's not all of you. I know it's not. So for those of you who didn't deal with anybody that dabbles in that kind of stuff, they're still trying to figure out a way to manipulate this situation. But it doesn't really look like they're coming forward directly with the Two of Wands, Page of Swords reversed. They're just watching you. But then in the meantime, in between watching you, they're trying to forget about you. This person's a mess. There's something wrong with them psychologically. All right, could be a Taurus for some of you. Who do I got here? I got Taurus, Cancer, and Leo. Could be a fellow Scorpio for some of you, but that's your energy. That's your energy next to the Queen of Wands in the reverse, saying, fuck that person. All right? Let's see what's coming in next. What is due to come in next? Boom, boom. What's coming in next for the Scorpio fam? We got the Two of Cups. Look at him sitting there chilling, enjoying some wine on the beach with the kitty cats. That looks cool, huh? Could be a Leo for some of you. So this is telling me you are keeping an arm's distance with this person. You're not letting yourself get too attached. This is telling me that you're not really trusting this person. And so far, I'm not seeing any reason why you shouldn't. Now, I could be wrong on that, and I'll gladly take it on the chin if I am wrong. But so far, it looks like you're just being paranoid. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to lie. It looks like you're just driving yourself nuts. Not trusting this person. I don't know, because of something somebody did to you in the past. I don't know. So yeah, you might end up walking away from this. You might end up walking away. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Scorpio? Death card reverse. Don't end this. Two of Cups. Death card reverse. Don't be so quick to end this. Don't be so quick to end this. Give it a little bit of time. Now, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with keeping somebody at an arm's distance. That's fine. But while you're keeping them at an arm's distance, look for the good in them. Don't ignore the bad, but look for the good. It's a balancing act. I get it. We've all been hurt. We've all been lied to. We've all been manipulated. We've all been fucking completely bamboozled. I get it. Totally get it. Totally get it. Don't ignore the bad. Look for the good. Be objective about it. Observe this person's general intentions. What does it mean when I say that? Pay attention to how they treat other people. Pay attention to how they behave in other different situations. All right? This could potentially take a very, very sudden, abrupt, and unexpected turn into the most intense fucking connection you have ever experienced in your life. It could. It could. Or it could just turn into another dud. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right. Sagittarius. What's the Saggy deck? What deck do I want to use for the Saggy family? Is there one I haven't used yet? I haven't used this one. Good old-fashioned Smith-Waite borderless. One of my favorites. I know I say that about all my cards, don't I? I mean, I pretty much do have all of my favorites here on the table. I pretty much do. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Oh, you're healing from something. Ooh. You're actually healing. You're actually healing, Sagittarius. I get that question all the time in my personal readings. Am I healing properly? Well, for those of you wondering, I have a course in my school on my website, the True Steps to Healing. Super cheap. If I remember correctly, I think it's only like $8. But it runs through the whole process of healing. But long story short, true healing sucks if you're doing it right. I know it's kind of weird because when we think healing, sometimes we kind of immediately default to physical healing. Like if I fall down and break my arm, right? I go to the doc, he wraps it in a cast, and I just wait. And I wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and healing just happens to me, right? Well, spiritual, emotional, and psychological healing, they don't work that way at all. You actually have to set that bone back in place yourself with no anesthesia. And that sucks. It's painful as fuck, right? So I don't know who needed to hear that. But I'm thinking you're probably going to reconnect with somebody from the past who's trying to make shit right with you. And what happens 9 times out of 10 when you let somebody from the past come back into your life and try to make things right? What happens? 9 times out of 10. Bow. It don't last long, does it? It never fucking does, dude. It could, if this whole fucking planet would wake up and start understanding energy behavior and frequency equalization. It could, but so far, most of the planet is still very energetically asleep. So, I don't know. This is telling me that somebody's probably coming back to try to make things right with you. And they probably don't have pure intentions. And you smell it on them, don't you? You smell the bullshit from a mile away, and you can't keep your goddamn mouth shut to save your life. So, it ain't gonna last long. You gonna tell them all about their goddamn self, ain't you? Of course you is. So, that could be actually, you know what though? That could be a very necessary part of the healing process. It could be. Because there's one thing that I have noticed about like 90% of the Sagittarians that I have met in my life. Y'all can't hold a grudge to save your life either. Somebody could slaughter your family. And a year later, you'll be like, why was I mad at them again? What'd they do to me again? And it's like, they killed your family. I'm exaggerating, but you get the point that I'm making, right? I'm just being dramatic, but you get the point I'm making. So some of y'all done forgot what in the hell y'all was mad about. Don't even remember. Don't even remember. And then they come back into your life, and then it's like, oh yeah, now I fucking remember. Now I remember. And it can make it much, much easier for you to let go, right? Okie dokie. All right. Well, let's see. I kind of threw I didn't expect that to come through like that. I threw a monkey wrench in my flow. Let's just keep going then. Let's see what's due to come in next. What is due to come in next? For Sagittarius. Boom, boom, boom. 10 of Wands reversed. Hang on. Oh, Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. So, the next situation, not just the next person, but the next relationship you find yourself in is going to be of a completely different dynamic than anything you've ever dealt with before. I guarantee you this person is going to be unlike anybody you have ever dealt with, and you are going to be unlike anybody they have ever dealt with. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. So that's the reason why I think a lot of you are being given this opportunity to reconnect with this person. Because like I was saying a few signs back, most of the time when the universe brings somebody from your past back into your life, it's to give you an opportunity to find closure. And I said find closure. You have to find it in here. You find closure. Nobody can bring closure to you. And 99.9% of the time, they ain't going to. Right? Every now and then they do, in which case you're lucky. But most of the time, they ain't going to bring you no closure. A lot of times, you know, they're giving you the chance after you've spent some time away from them. You've collected yourself. You've gotten your thoughts together. You've done some healing. Now you are viewing things through a different lens. And the universe is bringing them back into your life so that you can see them from a whole new light. All right? So, yeah, that I think is the main reason why a lot of you are being given this opportunity. It's to find closure, not to attempt reconciliation. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Boom, boom, boom. What advice do we have? Knight of Swords. Hang on. So I am thinking, like, that's what I was saying to begin with. I do think that a conversation with this past person is going to be very important. I think so. Yes, I think so. But try not to let it pop off into drama if you can. Try not to, but whatever. But what's most important is that when you see that this person hasn't changed, don't get mad at them, okay? Don't be letting people, if they've already shown you their true colors, don't get mad when they bring them same colors back to the table. Don't get your expectations up thinking that they've repainted themselves and they get mad when they didn't, right? Trust people to be who they are. Trust a snake to bite you. Trust a liar to lie to you. Trust a thief to steal from you. So use this as an opportunity to find closure. When you see that they ain't changed nothing, they ain't even changed their goddamn underwear, they still got skid marks from 5 years ago. When you see that, find closure and release it. All right? Capricorn. Capricorn. What deck I want to use? I don't use every deck. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't used this one. Ooh. This one right here is when you're in the mood to pull in some old energy. Actually, I think this is one of the oldest decks that I have. These two, I got both of these decks in 2021. These are the two oldest decks that I have. All right, Capricorn. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. God damn reconciliation attempt for everybody. It's just goddamn retrograde, isn't it? Past person trying to come back and make things right. Right? Hoping for reconciliation, but I'm not thinking any love offers are being extended or accepted. I don't think so. I don't think so. But here's the thing. It's not really giving me a whole lot about how this situation's playing out. So far, what it kind of feels like to me, yeah, Lover's card reversed. What it kind of feels like to me is you reconnect with somebody and it's like awkward and weird, right? You're kind of wondering what they want. They're kind of acting awkward. You feel like you can tell there's that awkward weirdness going on between the two of you. You're wondering what they want. They're wondering what you want. There's that awkward weirdness, and it just isn't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And during this heavy ass fucking retrograde, it ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm thinking that most of the people who are reconnecting with somebody from the past are being given a chance to find closure. I know y'all see me. I know the same message keeps coming through for everybody, but I'm pulling from a different deck every time I do it. But the same cards keep coming out. I think it's something that we're all kind of collectively going through. I think so. Four of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. Let's see how the situation's playing out. How's it playing out? 10 of Wands. Awkward. Awkward. Annoying. Weird. Hangman again. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. So I'm thinking that this person's really hoping for a reconciliation attempt. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking this person got a lot of feelings for you. They're hoping to get with you. They're hoping to be with you. And then shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang. It ain't happening that way. It might end up popping off into some drama. Because this kind of person, for some of you, I may be getting real specific here. Maybe only one of you needs to hear this, but I'm feeling like there's at least one of you dealing with a very persistent, stubborn, fixed individual that don't want to take no for an answer. And when you got somebody that don't want to take no for an answer, and you give them no as your answer, they gonna throw a little bitch fit like a little toddler, ain't they? Ain't they? Ain't they? Some of you dealing with a Cancer. Okay. Whoops, I'm dropping shit. As my wife would say, lop drop. Me and my kids are always dropping shit, all clumsy. You still in the chat, babe? I just lop dropped something. I don't know if she's still in there or not. All right, let's get the advice for Capricorn. What advice do we have? yeah, lop drop, okay. I didn't know if you was paying attention to what I'm saying. Okay. All right. I didn't know if you was paying attention to what I'm saying. All right. What's the advice? Boom. Do not extend or accept any offers from this person. Don't make any solid decisions on anything right now. With the Two of Swords right here. Keep your options open. There's many reasons why I hold the cards up and show you. But one of the reasons why I hold the cards up and show you is when the same message keeps coming out. So that you'll see that I'm holding up the card for it and I'm not just blowing smoke. Learn when to throw in the white towel. Stand tall and strong in your emotional independence and set very firm boundaries. If you are dealing with somebody that you know is very stubborn, fixed, and persistent, who won't take no for an answer, I wouldn't talk to this person at all. At all. But I'm going to tell you, like I told all the other signs, this is giving you an opportunity to find closure. And the reason why is it that you need to find closure? Why is it? Because you need to shed some vibrational weight, right? Why do you need to shed some vibrational weight? Because you're like a hot air balloon tied to a sandbag. Okay, and you're down here on this vibration. This person that you're still energetically tied to is the sandbag. And this is up here on this vibration. So the minute you cut that sandbag and release yourself from that, you become a frequency match to equalize the vibration of your person. All right. Who was that? Capricorn? Aquarius. What deck do I want to use for the Aquarius family? Legacy of the Divine. What messages do we have for the Aquarius family? Oh, somebody coming forward with the Fool card there. Okay. Didn't that already come through for y'all? Oh, shit. Damn, dog. Damn, dog. Looks like drama waiting to happen. Watch everybody. Oh, this has got to be a collective thing, man. This has got to be a collective thing that it just looks like so many people are being given the opportunity to connect with people that they probably shouldn't be fucking with. And with the Queen of Coins in the reverse, Aquarius, you do not need to be fucking with this person. And I think a lot of you know that. I'm getting this real strong. King and Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is not a top priority that you need to be worried about. This is not somebody you need to be fucking with. And there's a part of you that knows this. You know that with your head, but you're having a hard time accepting that with your heart. I think a lot of you have probably been losing a lot of sleep due to a battle that you're having between heart and mind, where your head knows the truth, but your heart don't want to accept it. So you're trying to talk that heart into shutting up, right? You know this person is a little immature ass piece of shit. You already know. But you can't get your heart to agree with your head. So the universe going to give you an opportunity to see it again. Oh, you don't want to believe me? You don't want to believe me? Okay. Here. Let me just bring this person forward so they can show you who the fuck they are again. Boom. Same thing. Oh, Jesus. What? Why is this happening? What's due to come in? Why is this happening? Why is this happening this way for the Aquarius family? Why is this happening? Same shit, man. Same shit. Because it's time to level up. It's time to level up. In order to level up, you have to drop vibrational weight. Now, it's not just dropping vibrational weight. You know, you are going to have to go through a series of tests and whatnot to demonstrate that you're ready to level up. But if you haven't dropped the vibrational weight, it don't matter what you know. It don't matter what you think you know, okay? Don't matter. You can sit and know in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. If you haven't dropped this vibrational weight, all that knowledge you think you have ain't going to get you nothing. Ain't going to get you a hill of shit. So, you're being given the opportunity to drop some vibrational weight and undo this karmic tie. So when hopefully you release and let go of this, bam, hopefully by the time the clock strikes 2025, you will have connected with somebody in which there is a lot more potential for success. And know The next contract due to come in is not somebody that you know. It is a totally new person. So whoever this is that you're energetically tied to, going back and forth with, whatever the case may be, it is not your person. No, you have not met your person. That's a question I get a lot. I get that question very frequently. Is my person somebody that I know? No, it's not. If it was, you would be with them by now. You would know. So, dadgummit. Hang on, y'all. I need to clear the air. I need to clear the air with my new favorite incense, man. Good Fortune. This shit smells bomb as fuck. Boom, 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 boom. Pulling in some heavy energies here tonight. Can't wait till this damn retrograde's over. I'm kind of dreading that full moon tomorrow, dude. I ain't even fucking playing with you. Full Aquarius moon. Aquarius blue moon. Right at the tail end of the heaviest fucking retrograde I have felt in 2 years. I don't know about y'all. Me and the wife, though, been struggling here the past couple of weeks. It's been so heavy. Anybody got a real heavy Virgo influence? Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Mercury is Virgo's planet. So I have moon and rising in Virgo. My wife has Virgo moon. Anybody else fucking feeling just bogged the fuck down? I can't wait till this shit's over, dude. You know how hard this is to do this right now? I am dragging myself through this shit. That's probably what I hate the worst about Mercury retrogrades, is it's so hard to get my work done. I gotta fucking pull energy out of my ass sometimes, you know? All right, what advice do we have for Aquarius? What advice do we have? I don't even remember what in the hell we just talked about. See, poof, it's already gone. What advice do we have? Ooh, don't be so quick to judge this situation. Don't be so quick to think you know every goddamn thing, okay? Practice saying this. I don't fucking know. Practice saying that. Practice saying that, practice saying that, practice saying that, okay? Because the things that you're going through right now, you're not allowed to know why you're going through what you're going through right now. And you best bet your damn skippy ass that if the universe don't want you to know something, you ain't gonna know until after it's done. All right, that's another question I get very frequently. What do I need to know? I'm gonna tell you what right now. If you need to know something, universe gonna make sure you fucking know it. So everything that you're going through right now is preparing you for something very, very, very unexpected. Very unexpected. So much so that if you did know, you would sabotage the path. But spoiler alert, it's gonna turn out good. It's just gonna be very unexpected. Just be open to being like, I have no fucking clue what's going on or why it's going on. I have no clue what in the hell the universe is doing. I have no idea why the hell it's doing it, but I'm going to trust that no matter what goes down, universe got me. And at some point between now and the rest of all eternity, I'm going to look back and be like, dude, now I see why I went through that shit. It makes sense now. Monitor your vibration and monitor your frequency. Your reality around you is responding to you in ways that you may not know. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What messages do we have for the Pisces fam? What are the messages for the Pisces fam? you're dealing with a Virgo, possibly. All right. This is something you're walking away from. A lot of you are walking away from a situation and like laying low. Laying low and flying under the radar. Okay. You're doing some pretty impressive and very successful healing. Oh, man. Some of y'all what you went through, for you to be healing from what you went through is amazing. Because King of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords. Some of y'all got done so fucking dirty, it's not even funny. You got somebody who was playing games with you. Somebody playing games with you. And the amount of healing that you're doing is very impressive. Very, very impressive. As you're coming to your senses, you're seeing the truth about this person and about this situation. And I'm thinking that it's got a lot of you just wanting to lay low. Temperance, hermit, laying low, not wanting to fuck with nobody. This person do got their eye on you though. But it's not really looking like there's anything happening there as far as that goes. You might have somebody who's interested in you making their way in, but I'm not even convinced that every last one of you is even going to be interested in fucking with anybody right now. But whoever you dealt with in the past, though, does obsessively watch everything that you do. But it don't matter. It's a done dollar. Done. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you got something new coming in. Something new coming in. Let's see what is coming in next. What is up next for Pisces? Uh-oh, Nine of Cups reversed. Hopefully you don't connect with somebody out of loneliness. Don't do that now. Don't be doing that. Y'all been doing real good here lately as far as that goes. Don't slip. Don't slip. Okay. All right. Okay. So the good news is the next person due to come in is something much more successful than whoever you dealt with in the past. The bad news is there is a possibility you could end up hearing from this person. God damn it, my cards are falling all over the place. There is a possibility you could end up hearing from this person. In which case, you already know. I kind of have a feeling, though, that one way or the other, this person's probably going to at least attempt to sabotage anything new that you have coming in. But rest assured that when this person comes in, can't nobody sabotage that. Let them try as they may. They won't be able to do that. So let's get some advice. What's the advice? Oh, man, hang on. Seven of Wands. Don't let your guard down for anybody that you have your guard up towards. Okay? Nobody. Nobody. I'm going to tell you the same thing I done told like 5 other signs tonight. If the universe put somebody in your past. Leave them there. Right now, though, may not even be the greatest time in the world to extend or accept any offers from anybody right now. Not right now. Be very picky and choosy of what the energy feels like with anybody you connect with. Anybody. If you connect with somebody and you go home feeling like this, you might want to seriously think, is this somebody I need in my life? And then you go connect with them again a couple days later, and you come home feeling like this. And then you connect with them again a couple days later, and you come home feeling like this. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you find yourself laying awake, racking your brain, trying to figure out how somebody feels about you or what they want with you, don't do it. Don't do it. I do not subscribe to the idea that when you meet your actual person that you will know that they are the one. I don't really subscribe to that. Some people do. If you do, I'm not necessarily saying that you're wrong. I just don't subscribe to that 100% of the time. You know, I don't really necessarily think you'll know they are the one right away, you know, but there is something that you will know. You gonna know how that person's intention, what that person's intentions are. You gonna know how that person feels about you. But you know what the craziest one is? You will know that you can trust them. You will know. Ask any pair of divine life partners, any pair. They will all tell you the same thing. I knew immediately that I could trust them. If you don't feel that right off the rip, pay close attention to the energy. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And for those of you who missed the memo, I got another sale going on right now, y'all. My 6-year anniversary sale. Because I'm starting on the September readings. And technically August into September marks my 6 years reading tarot on YouTube. And it has just been such an amazing fucking journey this past 6 years. It's changed my life in ways that I never would have dreamed possible. And I couldn't have done that without every single fucking one of you. So I'm running a big sale now through the end of September where it is half off. The prices are cut in half for my pre-recorded personal readings. Now, some of the readings will remain at a reduced price as long as we're going through this shitty economic downturn that we've been experiencing. But the one-day turnaround readings are usually in high demand. So sometimes it can be kind of hard to leave those at a reduced price for a long time. But they will remain half off from now to the end of September. So all the information is in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey.